ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्मैवादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 8th stanza of chapter 9 by the grace of the Master Sadguru. In this stanza, the Master is telling all the living beings comes again and again. That is the secret of coming or not coming. Prakartim swamavastabhyah visrajami punah punah visrajami punah punah bhutagramamivam krishnam vasham prakrter vashat। प्रकृतिम स्वाम कृष्णं प्रकृतिं स्वाम अवष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः भूतग्रामम् इमं कृष्णम् अवशं प्रकृते वशान्। Swam, it means mind. Prakartim, it means to nature. Avastabham, it means acceptance or using as the organ. Prakarte, it means by the nature and the characteristics. Vasat, it means by the force of. Avasham, it means the control by the nature, like a slave of a nature. Iyam, it means this. Krishnam, it means total. Bhutagramam, it means all the living beings. Punah, punah, it means again and again. Visrajami, it means created. Krishna is telling that accepting by my nature, by the force of that characteristics of that nature, the jivas become the like a slave or like not independent them, they are dependent on the nature. And all the jivas comes and goes in the death of birth by their karmas. That is a meaning of this stanza, worldly meaning. Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of millions, uncountable galaxies and the billions of the universes. He is only and only installation and the base of the universes. Telling this stanza in the Geeta, and I want to say that Geeta is not for particular religion. Geeta is the book for human. Geeta is the science for all humans of this planet. Because this planet is made by us, many countries we made on this planet. The God created this planet for the love and coexistence, but that is our deformity of the lifestyle. We have divided this planet into many countries, and we have created the enmity to each other, and we just destructed the nature, which was a very great grace of the God, the trees, the animals, the birds, we have destructed. And the human is the top foolish animal of this planet. Even he think that he is very wise, but he is top foolish. Because the human do not know why has he done by the afforestation and killing the innocent animal and eradicate their species and the genus. So God is telling here that a blind person, if he accept the nature and do not accept the God existence, his fully attention and the flow toward the nature, he is nothing attention towards the enlightenment or the knowing the truth. Then what will happen in his life? When he accept only the nature and accept only the feelings of sensory organs, which is direct contact with the nature, hot and cool, place and sorrow, comfort and uncomfort, many things. He accept the nature, and what happened? The nature, it has own characteristics, and their type of characteristics, they make the dependency of a person on them. Then what will happen? That person become the slave of the nature, and the slavery of the nature will throw that person or will throw that Jivatma into the 84 millions death and birth. It is not like that meaning as the meaning described in the books. The meaning is described in the book that is telling that God created by this livings by his nature. No. God is not a doer. That is the fundamental contradiction of the God character, that he is not doer. So who is doer now? Doer is that such type of blind person who is become the slave of the nature by the fake incentive of sensory organs. A person who is living in this world, he is very greedy for the comfortable living of body. He want coolness in the summer, so he need cooler and the air conditioner. So when he need the cooler and air conditioner, he become the slave of the air conditioner or cooler, because he want to live maximum time in that cooler and air conditioner. when a person, he want to comfort with a good house, so he do the work for good house like a slave, and he want to please his wife, so he earn more money. He love his child, so he earn more money. So that is the cycle of the karmas. Start and start and start. So the seed of death and birth automatically sown by the karmas of a man and woman. God says that if you put a side of jnanis, because the jnanis are exceptions, then rest all of the jivas, all of the animals, plant and all the insect and human, all the jivas, they are taking the birth again and again till the kalpa. You know the kalpa. When the Brahma awake and the Brahma sleep, the 4 millions and 38 4 billions and 38 millions years. That is a very long time, and that time is run very fast, because that the jivas goes in the death and birth cycle in 84 million birth. They do not know. They are living like anesthesia, they are living like unconsciousness, they are living like sleep, they are living like in dream. The dreaming in the birth and the death illusion. So only the jnanis can separate from this illusion. Others are involved in this illusion, and why the karmas? When the pralaya, it means the big distraction comes. The biggest distraction comes in the end of the kalpa. Kalpa means 4 yugas revolve 1000 times. The end of the kalpas, they submerge into my nature, and because they are controlled by my nature, and they are mesmerized by my nature, they are just like a slave of my nature. My nature creates them again and again. My dear Arjuna, nature is my instrument, but I am not nature. God is not nature. Nature is just like the sun and moon and earth and the galaxy. Nature is the software of the God. These are the hardware of the God, and the nature is the software of the God. And behind the nature, the system of energy, is the power of the God. So, these all 3 things, they are govern every type of the jivas. So the network of the, like the spider network, spider net, all the jivas caught in this spider net, and a spider comes and inject a special type of the liquid of the enzyme. Gradually the jivas digest inside and the spider eat them. So Maya is like a spider, and he create a big net of illusion, and this net is very, very big. In this net, the different type of the threads and different type of the catching rings in this net. What? Knots. There is very many knots. What knots? the love with your wife, the love with your husband, the love with your child, the love with your friend, the love with your family, the liking and disliking, the enemies, hate with enemies, the hate with uncomfortability, and many, many millions of not catching in this network. And when this spider net, the spider is Maya, that spider comes and eat the body and throw your soul into the next birth. That birth and death comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes again and again. When ultimately the last time has come, the Brahma is sleeping now, then the complete total jivas, they become in the deep sleep of the ignorance of the Maya, and they take the rest 4,038,000,000 years. But my dear friend, if a person who slightly aware by the grace of a God or any master, he want to free from this death and birth cycle or the net of the spider. So he want to release himself from this illusion. Do not wish to take next birth, as my disciple 10 minutes before telling to me, I want to take the birth in your family, master. I say, please do not wish like this. I will not come again on this earth. Why you want to come again, and why you want to wish that I come for you? No, I will not come. This is my car, I am giving you the lift in the free. You can sit my car and I am going the particular destination, I will drop you. That's all right. So, never be desired to take the next birth. If you desire to take the next birth, even a king, even an emperor, even a president, then you will be caught in this network of the Maya anyhow. So my dear friends, only those person can be released by this network if they can achieve the jnana, if they can achieve the supreme knowledge, if they can live in the discipline of the masters of Guru, if they love to the master dearly as they love his family members and very dearest person. So, when you love the master, then after what will be happen? You will be care the word of the master. You will be listen carefully the word of the master. And then, when you will be listen the carefully and you do the meditation, then the relation of your with the Maya, it will be cut, and you will be separate from the karmas, and karmas, they burn by your meditation or your jnana. Then when the karmas will release you, you will be free from karmas. Then after the pralaya, after the total destruction, then you will be not come on the earth. So my dear friend, if you are accepting this nature anyhow, if you are accepting this nature for your greediness or for even the welfare of mankind also, even you are accepting this nature for any noble cause, if you are accepting this nature for any type of the reason, it means that you are accepting 84 millions birth and death. So the nature of this Prakriti, the nature of the nature is that he is the very forceful anesthesia. He make a slave of man or woman for his own purpose of regeneration of jivas. Why he give the beautifulness on the face of the young boys and girls? Because the nature want reproduction. For the reproduction and attraction, the nature is giving the beautiful and glorious face of man and woman. Why is giving the nice organ and attractive organ to man and woman? Because the nature want reproduction. Nature is using the jiva for reproduction. You can see in the flowers. They are very attractive flowers, the colorful flowers, the very nice smelling aroma flowers. Why? This is the adaptation to attract the insect in the flower, and they will go in the they will help in the pollination action. So the Prakriti, the nature is very cruel and selfish and befooling and mesmerizing a magician. Please be careful. He is the very cruel, he is the very clever, he is the very good equipped, and he has the very nice type of different type anesthesia. And this nature use this anesthesia in the different manner to the different type of the jivas. I don't want to give many examples. You know very well. You please remember your time of your youngness when you was fallen in the love with any woman or girl. What is happened to you? You cannot sleep all the night, many nights. You can eat well. You cannot eat well. You was very disturbed in the side of your brain. That what is this? This is the illusion and effect of your hormones. The nature create such type of hormones. They are make you unstable and very keenly forceful, such the direction. So please, this is only one example. You will think that the nature give you so much storm of the thoughts in your brain, and you become a very revengeful person. And your hypothetically enemies, which is not enemies, but your mind make them your enemy. You want to kill them anyhow, you want to cut their organs anyhow, you want to destroy their buildings and their houses, you want to kill their child, many things you want to do. So you can think that not even one side, but 1,000 side, this nature is going to befool you. This is the nature of the nature. This is the force of the nature. This is the slavery of the nature. This is the helpless condition in the nature. This is the condition of the jiva in the nature. But God says, all the jivas, they are created again and again by the God, and they distracted by the God. Who is God? By the God's nature after the kalpa. So my dear friend, if you want to complete liberation from the death and birth cycle, if you want to unstop pleasure, if you want to burn your karmas because they are the main cause for your death and birth, so you must be such enlightened master, then you do the meditation of awareness. Then you see inside and separate from the illusions. And you see inside and separate from the Maya. You see inside and separate the storm of the thoughts. You see inside and separate from cleverness of your intellect. And you see inside and you will separate from the changing the moods and the false ego. When you do this, then the enlightenment will come and you will be free from all the natures of the nature and the mesmerism of the nature and the reconstruction and destruction of these jivas. And you do not be that time jiva, you become Shiva, you become Brahma, you become a liberate, independent presence of the existence. My dear friend, this stanza is telling to you this message. My dear friends, we are uploading these videos on the YouTube. I request you please subscribe this my channel, and please help to spread this message to your friends, family members, well-wishers and your neighbors. If you will do this service, then you will distribute the sweetest prasadam of this divine knowledge. And if you do this, and any lovers and seekers of the God will come to me, that will be you awarded by the God. Any award you can get. Maybe if this award may be liberation, or maybe good condition, or maybe solution of your day-to-day problem. God will bless you. You bless them. They are one. Seek the God inside. Thank you very much. Thank you.